What's going on YouTube? StealingLikes here, and you guys have caught me once again handing the cookie jar out here trying to snatch me some likes.
And ladies and gents, we are back. Sorry that I wasn't able to publish anything in the last day and a half, for the most part, as one of the biggest local internet providers went down again, the one that I happen to use, and really screwed with a lot. Obviously, I wasn't able to hop on line and do a rating battle, or for that matter, any battle of any kind. But I will be posting these two tonight. I will be back on the regular schedule as of tomorrow. These are going to come relatively late, obviously, as the internet probably just went back up about an hour ago. But for tonight, I am bringing just another solid team, some stuff that I love to run. You guys all recognize the Mienshao, the Mandibuzz, Ferrothorn, Kabutops, Jolteon, and Exatu. I'm going to go ahead and hit the challenge button. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, rating reset again. So this is going to give me a shot to really go up against all of the common threats that we see all over the place every time that the ratings get reset. So I would love to have one of my absolute common killers in here, but I can't. You guys will see it eventually. Now, this is a minor problem. We have here Hydreigon, Azumarill, Aegislash, Kangaskhan, Reuniclus, and Talonflame. Now, I expect Talonflame to come. I'm bringing Kabutops. I expect that Aegislash will probably come. So, I want to bring Jolteon. And then, there's that Azumarill. I guess that for Azumarill, I'm going to have to bring Mienshao. However, I don't know, of the three, I don't know which one leads. Normally I'd say a speed lead, but people hate leading with Talonflame, it seems. So what I want to do, I'm going to lead with the Jolteon. There are no ground types here, so I have no worries in that department. Lead with the Jolteon, bring the Mienshao and the Kabutops as backup. I mean, obviously I could be calling this completely wrong. That will hurt me on one major account, and that's that Reuniclus. As you guys know, I am breeding, or not breeding, I'm actually training a Reuniclus of my own based off of G-Dogs. We're going to see exactly how well that goes. Now, getting into this battle, my major concern is that I match up Pokemon against what I expected come. Now, first in, we've got Reuniclus. Now, that's actually not that bad, because I mean, Jolteon, Reuniclus, Jolteon should be able to take this thing down with Shadow Balls if it is the... Oh, you know what? It's got Magic Guard. That Toxic wouldn't matter. So here comes the first Shadow Ball, just right out of the gate. And I'm hoping to do a ton of damage right here so that I don't have to see what is possibly a setup artist. Also, been playing a little bit with Showdown whenever I do get a chance, which is obviously not very often, as you guys did just see my eggs total. I do breed. And the one thing that not having internet did for me, though, I did get a really great chance to breed a lot of Pokemon. Now, what's Reuniclus want to do? It's just going for the Psychic. That should hurt my feelings a little. Actually, I might end up killing myself after all this is said and done. However, I am... No, I'm not going to take any risks. I'll just go straight for the Shadow Ball. I'm going to hope that Reuniclus came instead of Aegislash, as that would be a great thing for me. What would not be great is if Aegislash did in fact show its face. Because if Aegislash is around here somewhere hiding, I'm going to have a moderately hard time dealing with it. As Jolteon will be pretty easy to take down. I mean, especially since Aegislash could come in and Shadow Sneak and pretty much wipe that out. However, Talonflame could also do the same, well, close to the same thing. I mean, obviously, it's going to take, like, what, a whopping 4 damage from recoil. But I'm hoping that Talonflame and Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan works by me. So right here, I am going to try and bring it home with You know what? I really don't want to bring the Thunder. I actually do want to bring the Toxic. So I will Toxic this thing. It evolves using the Mega Ring. Now, it might have gone for the Sucker Punch, knowing that Jolteon is a speedy, tricky thing, which is probably what I would have done. No, it didn't. So I do get the Toxic off. This is a poisoned Kangaskhan now. And it's going to go for the Power-Up Punch, which is obviously going to hurt my feelings a bit. However, it doesn't get the second attack off, so it's just a +1 right there. Now, right here, I have to go into Mian Shao. I have to not worry about whether or not there is a fairy back there. I'm just going to go straight into Drain Punching this thing's face off and hopefully taking care of it. However, they could switch. If they brought Azumarill, they might switch on me right here. Oh, nope, going for the Sucker Punch, which it's going to deal a little bit of damage, obviously. And then I'm going to get in this massive Drain Punch. Really hurt this Kangaskhan's feelings. Wow, really hurt this Kangaskhan's feelings. It's dead. So, last but not least, I don't want to see Aegislash. That's all I don't want. Let's see what they brought. If I see Talonflame here, I am in the clear. No, Hydreigon. I can deal with that. I can totally deal with that. So, going right off the bat for another Drain Punch. I mean, 2 hit points off full. Why wouldn't I? They go for the Fire Blast. And that does get the burn, which is going to hurt my chances by a bit. The Expert Belt I'm packing does help me maintain my damage. I heal up quite a bit. And then that last one did over half. So I'm actually going to swap out into Kabutops. Just get that going real quick. They forfeit. Alright. So I have to bring another forfeit, guys. I am terribly sorry. Unfortunately, I am really, obviously kind of clenched for time here, as it's going to take time to render and upload. So I do have to bring that one. Obviously, it was a win. I hope you enjoyed the first one. Stick around for about 5 seconds. Round 2 will be here about right now. So, got off in this ratings reset with a win right off the bat. And now going up against a new opponent who brought Dragonite, that's going to be terrible, Rotom, Conkeldurr, Heatran, Gyarados, and Aegislash. Now the one thing that I can see here is that Kabutops isn't actually a bad call. Dragonite, Heatran, and Gyarados, I actually pack a weakness for all of them on Kabutops. I might pack more. I might pack an Earthquake on this Kabutops now. I'm not totally certain. Now, packing a super effective for all of those is nice. I do want to follow up, however, with something else that's going to help me out in the long run. I'm thinking, just looking over teams right now, I'm thinking that I want to bring Ferrothorn, as Ferrothorn's going to be able to handle some of these things almost equally as well. And then Mandibuzz leading up the rear. So this is mostly going to be a defensive battle on my part. I'm hoping that works out well for me. We're about to find out. Now, I did kind of want to bring Mian Shao, but there was just so little I could do with it in this one. So, what do they lead with? That's my only question. Just packing a super effective for that many things, I really wanted to lead with the Kabutops. I mean, if I do have the Earthquake on it, I actually pack a super effective for more than I was counting on. So, they lead Aegislash, I lead Kabutops. I do not pack a Earthquake right now. I'm packing a lot of things that aren't Earthquake. So what I want to do, they could King Shield right here just to scout, which would be terrible. I actually don't want to see that. However, if I'm going to go ahead and predict the King Shield, I might as well swap into Mandibuzz. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take type advantage real quick. They could have switched. I wouldn't know quite yet. And nope, they stance change. I could be perfectly alright with this. They're going for Sacred Sword. Now, Sacred Sword is going to hurt Mandabuzz's feelings just a tiny bit. Then after that Sacred Sword, I'm thinking that they're probably going to switch back for a separate stance. Now, all of my attacks are contact attacks, I'm moderately certain, so I'm actually going to defog here just to see. No, they withdraw. Ooh, that could be bad for me. As they go into Rotom. Now, Rotom, not a very large shocker right there. And I'm guessing that this is going to be an attacking Rotom if I had to put my money on it. Now, Rotom means I need to swap into Ferrothorn. Obviously, I pack stab things for Rotom with Ferrothorn. Let's see. Just saw Aegislash. They just went into Rotom. Their third. Who's their third? That's a really good question. They Trick. Oh, that's terrible. Does this thing pack a Choice Scarf? Because that would be astronomically horrible. It does. It does. So, it's going to get leftovers. I have to go for a Power Whip right here and hope that they stick around. If they do, it should be a pretty decent chunk of damage on Rotom. However, this could be utility defensive Rotom. Like, I don't know which Rotom this is right now. And that's got to be the biggest problem at the moment. They go for the Volt Switch, which is unfortunate for me. However, what are they going into? Because this could be alright. So after the switch, they go into Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is actually bad news for me. Just all bad news. It does not get burnt, so it's not Guts Conkeldurr. And it's going to be going for a fighting type attack more likely than not. So I'm actually going to go straight back into Mandibuzz. And I'm just waiting for them to come around and probably go for a Mach Punch. If I had to guess. Oh no, they go straight for the Drain Punch. That's bad. That is bad news. So it's going to heal up. I'm going to eat a Citrus Berry and heal up. Now, the big mysterious question here, for me, is what item are they packing? Because I am going to thief it. What do we got? Life Orb? No, didn't take damage. An Assault Vest. Well, I am perfectly alright with an Assault Vest. Because that is a nifty, nifty little item for them to be packing. Next up, going for the Aerial Ace. They're probably going for a Mach Punch. No, no Mach Punching. I wonder why. Huh. But they use another Thunder Punch to take down my Mandibuzz. Now that's really unfortunate for me. Really, really unfortunate. I think part of me really wants to go into Kabutops. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Kabutops and see what they want to go into. Because a Waterfall here is about my best bet. Now, let's see how we do here. A little bit of damage. Didn't get the flinch, which is really, really unfortunate. I was almost betting on the flinch. That was not nearly as much recovered as I expected from that Drain Punch. Then again, my Kabutops has nothing for hit points. Oh, just getting massacred right here. So, let's see what we got going on here, Ferrothorn. You got anything for this? Not really. I'm thinking that the Power Whip probably did better damage than anything else I've got. Because I was going to say, it's not that fast, so a Gyro Ball's not going to help. And I don't have another stab hidden in there, turns out. So, the Drain Punch is going to deal a bit of damage. Oh, no. The Drain Punch is going to crit and kill. So, I actually get 3-0'd right there. Oh, terrible, terrible time. I hope that you guys enjoyed that match. I'm not going to lie, I did not enjoy getting played that bad. So I actually break even as the ratings reset and go 1-1. But you guys have a nice night, and I will be back tomorrow with 2 more, and it should be right between like 10 and 11 tomorrow night. See you then.